What's going on? I'm Sam, and today I'm heading to Busch Gardens. I slept all night in the parking lot here, and I don't think I'm gonna do that again. That was super uncomfortable, but hopefully totally worth it. Oh yeah! So I just made it into the park. I really didn't know much about this park until I started looking up the coaster lineup and realized it has a lot of coasters that I've heard of and really wanted to ride. I just didn't realize they were all here. So I got in a little late because I had to run back to my car. It's like 30 minutes after they opened, and of course I'm gonna go on Iron Gwazi first because I've heard so many good things about this ride. And apparently there's no wait. I am so excited to ride this ride. I've seen it on YouTube and I've been looking forward to it. I had no idea it was here. I love Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance is actually a little rough for me because it hurts my legs, but I'm thinking this is gonna be great. There's really not much of a wait at all.
Please stand behind the green line. The gates are now closing.
Right on this thing, I'm waiting a little bit longer, and I'm gonna ride from Iron Gwazi was so much fun. I really enjoyed my ride on it. And after that, I just started kind of walking around the park. There were a couple animal exhibits, so I went to see these kangaroos, and there were a lot of them. Though I don't know if it was hot or they're just lazy. They weren't really that active, though they did say I had just missed the feeding time. I kind of wish I was there to hand feed them, but it was cool just kind of watching them chill anyway. I get it. That is a lot of cichlids. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my gosh, there's even more over here. I'm just making my way around the park, and it looks like I'm at my next ride, Shakira.
As quickly and safely as possible. Pulling your harness down to your waist.
Shakira was pretty fun. I guess that's how you say it. I'm on the way to Tigress now because that looks awesome. I realized the park's only open for 8 hours today. I already missed an hour and I have like 6 left. So I'm gonna have to skip a lot of things to do around here, and I am gonna have to come back later this year. So I guess today I'm gonna be trying to ride all the major rides, like all the roller coasters, and then kind of seeing what else I have time to do around the park.
carefully but quickly into the seat that's directly in front of you. Pull the comfort collar up prior to sitting. Assessment of the situation. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. Once again, Tigers is experienced collar and put the comfort collar over your head. Buckle the comfort collar securely, making sure nothing gets in the way of your harness system. Please remove your hands when the ride.
So at this point, other than one other guy, I am the only one in line. It's been like 15 minutes and I don't know if I'm staying or not. Well, I probably should have just come back later, but I was able to ride Tigress and it was pretty fun. After that, I went to go see these primates. This guy seemed pretty chill. And then I got on this little drop tower thing, which was kind of fun. And there were just animals all over this park. So I just said I was only going to ride the rides, but I have been stopping at all the animal exhibits and I am so glad I did. The tigers are amazing. I practically got to touch a tiger. I just jumped in line for Kumba. I've heard some really good things about this ride, like every other ride in the park. So that was pretty fun. I think this is my first and last ride ever on this ride, Kumba, because it sounds like they're actually tearing it down later this year. I was surprised they were only running one train operation when it's set up to ride 3. So yeah, it's a pretty cool ride. So if they actually tear it down, that's gonna be kind of sad. And it looks awesome. The track layout looks cool. So while it's not like a centerpiece to the park or anything, in fact, I couldn't even see this ride until I was right up on it. The track layout does look sick. was a fun little ride. It was actually a lot more intense than I first expected.
At Viva La Musica, weekends May 13th through 22nd. Visit the Coke Canopy.
The lower keys and stuff, a lot of them will have one on either side. Usually they just, this bird being a bigger bird, I'm guessing that they did test it.
I am so close to Cheetah Hunt. I've heard really good things about this ride. I can't wait to make my way over and ride it. At this point, I think the small Intamins, like the Intamin Blitzes, are my favorite rides, like Velocicoaster, Hagrid's, and Maverick. So Cheetah Hunt is definitely one I want to ride. That thing is giant.
Did you mean Cheetah?
É pra saber quanto que ele nasceu, tá escrito aí. É só pra saber que tá. Não bota a boca aí não, hein? Por favor. Esse negócio bravo.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's a big gator. No one here today. This is awesome. Front row. Man, I could have walked on back. So Cheetah Hunt was a lot of fun. I still like Maverick and Velocicoaster and all those better, of course, but this was more of a family coaster. Oh my gosh. There's so many more cichlids here. What even is this? I just got off it too early. Oh, the guppies are kind of swarming. Yeah. I've been so busy looking at the fish, I didn't even realize there was a hippo in here.
This is how it's crazy.
Look at all the fish are on his back.
Look at him, he's moving. He's moving.
That's so cool.
So these are the lucky fish,
I see.
and these are the unlucky fish.
Look, there's more right here, guys. You can clearly see them.
He's feeding him.
Yeah.
The giraffe's getting food right from the structure.
Hey, little buddy. Where are all your friends? So at this point, I think I've pretty much seen every animal exhibit there is, and I just have a few more rides to do. I'm walking up to the first one now, and I'm gonna get my ride on this Cobra thing. I forget what it's called. Montu ended up being a little closer, so I'm gonna ride that first, and then head back for Cobra's Revenge. Cobra's Curse. This ended up being another walk-on, but I am waiting for front row. So that was a lot more intense than I thought it would be. Not bad, it was just intense. Luckily it wasn't anything like Ruggaroo or however you pronounce that at Cedar Point or the Hulk at Universal. It was good, I just don't really have a desire to re-ride it today. But now it's time to ride the last ride, the main ride that I haven't ridden yet, which is Revenge of the Sneck, or Sneck's Revenge, whatever. I was way off, it's Cobra's Curse. I was pretty impressed with all the theming around the park and how even the queue line railings here look like it's actual scaffolding.
Even go around the open there and take them before you start.
Please remain seated. Keep your hands Riders, we hope you enjoyed your ride. Please leave out on the left bar and unbuckle your
I think we'd be louder than that. Currently shunning us as she's giving us her back. Sad to say, all species of rhino are endangered because they are constantly hunted. A really long nose hair. Predator, they run in a bit of a scatter. And like I said again, everyone please remain seated at all times. Oh, the Anax antelope, they're sadly less than 30 in the wild. The grand zebras are also the smallest. And then if you guys look over to the right hand side, it's that small tin animal with the black racing stripe. These are known as the grand gazelles. The grand gazelles are the second fastest land animal, as they can run up to 60 miles per hour. They're coming up on the right hand side because they like to retreat into the water when being chased by a predator. And then on the right hand side, you'll also see this as they go up to 50 miles per hour and 4 to 7 to 4 to 7.
That was actually a lot of fun. I didn't get too wet, enough to cool down. I always bring a dry bag just to throw everything into when I ride water rides. Man, it's crazy how friendly you guys are. I didn't pick this day for any reason, but I think I got lucky because the park was pretty empty all day. No way. They have the boat ride. Man, I wish I had some money because these boat games are so fun. Kings Island used to have a game like this, but they took it away a long time ago. Oh man, they have the car one too. I don't know if this one's working though because I don't see any cars. Man, I used to love these boat game things. I don't have money to do this right now or time, so I'm gonna have to do it if I ever come back. It looks like even if I wanted to do this, they're closing it for the day. So, oh well, that's probably what happened to the cars. I was gonna get one of these pretzels to take home because I heard they were really good, but they're not made how they were from the guy who told me. He said they used to be twisted long way, kind of like braided versus twisted like a normal pretzel. It looks like they changed them recently though in the last couple of years. So they may not be as good as they used to, and I'm not really hungry. I was just gonna take it with me for later, so I'll probably just skip that today. So I really did enjoy this park. It was super empty. I don't know why. One of the employees even told me that they had never ever seen it this empty. So I guess I picked a really good day to come here. I was able to ride everything I wanted and a few extra, and that was kind of taking it easy. I wasn't in a rush or anything. The cycle times were super slow. The worst one was Kumba because they're running one train instead of 3, and it's still taking a while for them to load and unload. Cedar Point and Kings Island, they seem to care a lot more, the operators. Like the guys here didn't necessarily seem to check the seatbelts as thoroughly. I actually got launched in the log fume before I was even fully sitting down. Even Universal employees seem to care a little bit more, and obviously they're trying to run as many people through as possible. I had a great time. I like this park and I'll definitely be back. I'm gonna be heading back up towards Ohio tonight. Probably gonna stop in Gatlinburg and see my family. I don't think I'll have time to go to Dollywood like I first thought. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Hey buddy, had you missed me while I was gone? I was able to get another ride on Cheetah Hunt and Iron Gwazi before I had to head back. And then I made it back to you. You had missed me so much. Oh, hi, Loki.